Hmm. It's gonna get dark for a second. I gotta cut some trees and get some XP.
How copy?
Hey, what up? Welcome, Captain Carroll.
I appreciate that.
Captain Carroll, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Tim?
Good, good.
So, Tim, we're starting up the 7th Tennessee again, and we're gonna get
Nice.
we're gonna get serious players and try to make a web series.
Yeah, we're not recruiting. No. I mean, in a server, no open recruiting allowed. We don't need. That's the problem. I think after the third company, it's you can't take just any. But I don't need a body or a name. I need a body. So no open recruiting. If somebody would approach and inquire, that's one thing. But anyway, sorry for cutting you off, Jehovah.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say that's why I'm not even gonna be so concerned with tags or anything else. I want to prove actions on the field, and people say, "Wow, who are these guys?"
Exactly. Oh, it's worth a shot.
Do they have mounts yet?
Do they have what?
Mounts. In the game, what's changed since last year?
Nothing really.
No.
Well, I guess what's changed is I haven't led men to victory. That's what's changed.
Yeah. But that will change soon enough, right?
We'll see. It's between Jehovah and I. The idea. Let's see if we can turn idea into action. Are you able to talk, Joe, or not while you're streaming?
I'm streaming, but I'm totally able to talk. It's entertaining.
All right. Yeah.
Do you guys need a few? Do you want me to step on?
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
I just didn't want to intrude on a video. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're always welcome. You're always welcome in these videos, sir. So, have you ever heard of this game, Carol?
I've watched your videos like 3 or 4 times. You and Tracy. I don't. It's one of those games I could tell if I would jump in with you guys, I would probably like it. But I guess it's hard for me to understand what. Like I see you die, like people shoot at you and you die, and like I see you firing at them too. But they, it's just I don't know.
Well, and this one is Empyrion, so this is not Space Engineers. It's similar, but not the same.
Oh, well, you know what? I may not have even seen what you were playing. I thought you were playing Space Engineer.
This is just a little bit different. Same concept, but it's so far so good. It's pretty new to me still. It's not as grindy as Space Engineers for sure.
So Jehovah, creating the concrete block and the slopes, is that something you have to do in the constructor, or you just need the cement and you do it by hand?
So you grab the block, and when you have it in your hand, right-click, and you'll get options to change the shape. I know this is an exciting stream playing in the dark like this. I apologize, but I don't have an armor suit yet with a light. We'll get there. Man, I've got to get up to level 5. How do you get a light on what, zombie? Oh, the suit.
Wow.
The suit has a light, so as soon as you get the armor suit,
A lot
you
of
can hit
different
L.
options.
Yeah, the build mode in this is a lot more fun. The switching around takes some getting used to, but it's kind of the same as Space Engineers. Did I say that in Discord, or was that just on my stream? I don't know if I pushed the button or not. Did you hear me, Tim, about changing the direction?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your regular suit doesn't have it, so you got to wait till you get armor to get the light. Yeah, I've got to go kill some stuff. It'll help for food as well. All right. It's just about morning time anyway. All right, dude, I'm going out hunting, get some XP.
Go.
I'll go toward the swamp area. It's usually teeming with life. Or let some spiders find me.
Do you rotate blocks on an axis, or are they fixed to the grid?
Fixed to the grid, I believe.
I'm building the Discord now for 7.
Awesome.
The only roles that they're going to have is private, sergeant, officers, command, and then everyone. And then obviously the higher up in the rank you go, the more permissions, or whatever that you have in Discord. If that.
Yeah, I totally agree to that. And I think, honestly, everybody comes in as a private.
Yeah, everyone comes in as a private, and then there's one company command, and really you only need one officer. We don't need 9 officers, and you know what I mean. One officer, and then maybe you could even get to the point where it's a diplomatic way of being an officer. You got to be voted. You could be voted out. It's a check and balance. If it's a unanimous vote that you're no longer fit to lead men, then you're more than welcome to stay, but no longer lead. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, the men should totally elect their officers, and it might just be a situation where we have to have a certain number of people before we even discuss having an officer, right?
I could agree with that.
And the first rank is corporal, so I mean, eventually it would get to a point where you'd have like little firing crews, and the officer or corporal or whoever it is in command of their own little section, and they report to you. Or the next in command, right?
Yep. Anyway, Tim Tracey, it's totally up to you, but you are obviously invited back into the 7th, and again, my commitment to Jehovah is it's just a weekly commitment. I haven't written the rules yet, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, but there's no drill. We're not wasting time learning how to fire a virtual gun. But it's a weekly skirmishing event commitment. So keep that in mind. And I guess if you miss, I think if you miss whatever 4 events in within 3 months. Well, not really. Well, I guess consecutively, yeah, that would be pretty obvious, right? Yeah, I think if you miss, maybe 4 consecutive, you're out, or 4 in 2 months, maybe. I don't know.
Well, or if you said you didn't talk to you in a range, or at least share, because if you got players that are committed, they're going to be adults, and I got.
And they can ask. Carol. They can ask for a leave of absence too, right? So that's.
Oh yeah, the R&R. Everybody needs R&R, right?
Yeah, you treat it just like a military command, and you say 3 strikes, you're out, unless you have permission to not join or not be there.
Yeah. You just got to put your request in after review. You'll possibly be approved. If not, you can you can go ahead and be AWOL and a potential Article 15. That's up to you.
That's right.
I don't know. That's what the game needs. Like, we only need 15 people total. That's it. Could you imagine having 15 guys nonstop weekly? Because 15 guys is gonna draw 40, 30 or whatever, 25 pubs, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I agree. I think I'm gonna make a video. I haven't decided how to do it. Me and you need to get together and probably figure this out. But I was gonna make a video showing what we expect. That whole deal about we all go into battle together, and when you die, you stay at spawn until we all are all there.
Yeah, I'm writing the company rules right now, actually, on that.
I'll definitely put that in there. Like, 2 men fighting together are still there, but we don't go all over the battlefield. We go where the commander says to go, and if the captain dies, then you keep fighting until you die, and we stay at spawn until the whole company is there, and we go back. Or something to that nature. You know what I mean by that, right?
Oh, yeah.
We fight as a group. That's the whole point.
We got to commit to a day and a time, Joe. all the events or whatever are usually like at 7 o'clock at night, and so we got to pick basically 7 o'clock at night, whether it be Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I like a Saturday.
I like it. All right, Saturday at 7.
Well, hang on though, but let's think about this. What do you like?
I don't get. I mean, honestly, I want the game. I just want to play the game.
I mean, Sunday at 7 works for me too because most people are working on Monday. I just don't want to make it too late.
Yeah, I think Saturday at 7. You don't have to worry about NFL football if you like football. I know you're going to miss college football potentially, but really that late at night you shouldn't miss any games unless it's a bowl. And then if it doesn't work out, nobody has to join the 7th. You know what I mean? Like, this is the rules. So yeah, 7 o'clock Saturday, right?
Yeah, I agree. And I think, Carol, the way you approach this is, we're not asking people to show up. They're being told. They're given orders to show up.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you're not interested in the one, basically that's the biggest rule. There's 2 rules, right? One rule, be there every week. The other rule, wait at spawn when you die. That's it. That's like really the 2. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty simple.
All right, elevator, large constructor, armor locker. So let us see about this. Armor locker.
All right, are you ready for rules? I got 5 rules so far.
All right, shoot.
Respect God, respect women, meaning I don't want to hear bullshit, right? Mandatory weekly skirmishing event Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Win in game. When you die in game, wait at spawn until the CO gives orders to leave. And then the 5th is march like gentlemen and die like men. That's it.
I like it.
All right. Bad. I wanted to change my role to officer, and it booted me out. All right. Anyway, Joe, I sent you an invite to that Discord, and you're the only one. Tim Tracey, if again, you just got to consider it. If you're not interested, fine. No hard feelings. Yep. It is what it is. But it's a open invite. But know that it is a commitment, not a.
Yep, sure. You said Saturday at 7, right?
Saturday at 7, and I mean, if the vast majority, like if everybody starts saying, well, really 5 o'clock would work. I mean, we can customize the rules once we get to that point, but
right.
We need something to base it off of for now.
Yeah, my schedule doesn't have anything that would prevent me from, saying that 7 on Saturday's problem.
Yeah, it should be after dinner and this and that.
Yep. How long would the sessions be? Because I do have my little guy goes down for his bed around 8:30.
It's a battle, so it's at least 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think, Joe? Should we keep it that simple? Just a 45-minute or a 1-hour commitment, or what do you think? And then, well, I guess maybe it's the mandatory for the first hour, and then after that, feel free. I would just hate to start dropping guys. You know what I mean? Like, you go in with 10, and then after an hour, you got 3 guys. It sucks.
Yeah. So the main thing is the way I would approach it. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, Tim's just talking about putting his kid to bed, right? So I mean, that takes 15 minutes. I don't know. So I guess he like something like that. You could just come back, right?
Well, see, my whole thing is I want to film it. So what I would say is when we get on, since we don't have a server, we get on. If we're in the middle of a game, we finish that game, we play the next one, and that's the commitment. Like if you get in right at the beginning of a battle, then you only have to be committed for that one battle. But if you get in and you're halfway through one, there maybe at the 15-minute mark or something. Like if you get in and it's only got 15 minutes left in the battle, you finish that battle out, and then the next one is the official event.